very strong lanes and going to be able to kind of withstand that perhaps already with the Galio. You have a pushing bot lane with the advantage of Caitlyn. You have advantages on the top side as well.
I think that's why Power Vivo's saying, you know what?
That blast
Oh,
cone as
Alfari
well.
doesn't know
Or
he's
is it
there.
escape? Great timing as Max Lord just left. Alfari overheating to use his scrap shield to get out of position. Taunt comes in after the flash. They get turret side, and they're going to get first blood.
It's those kind of plays here that can shut. They want to fight here.
Or making a move. Huni doesn't like the situation as Alfari moves down from the bot side. Remember, Huni's flash was used in the last engage. Faker tries to come in, and they are going to be able to protect each other for just a moment. Maxlor finds himself going down as Peanut routes around the back of the fight.
Is the issue for Misfits when it comes to Misfits trying to get ahead in the early game. They got to do something now.
Bang's flash now down. They might be able to get the kill on the Wolf as Bang barriers out to get any.
We already know that you need to play almost the perfect game to beat them. Maxwell's getting caught.
They have the jungle to themselves now. It is going to be Ignar trying to come back, though. Hans Sama has returned to lane, and you have Power of Evil just on the side. Realm Warp comes in. Peanut and Wolf are going to be in a bad spot as Bang just inching into the fight. They lose Wolf, and it looks like Faker's going to be short on the help as well. A taunt comes in to stop Hans Sama in his tracks and possibly put him down. Peanut thinking about going back in as Bang can trade more damage from the bot side, and Faker staves off another kill. They may want it, though. Winds of War just short from hitting Hans Sama. And they're going to back off from this.
They lock in this rumble, and suddenly Jace comes in as a top lane surprise, and now they're diving.
Huni going for the dive. Faker knows he can come in. Alfari tries to get just away from the turret, dodging out on the taunt, but knocked back in, and Faker picks up kill number 2.
Even roams again.
You want to protect, and Galio can do that so well, or you can catch the enemy. Let's see what happens here.
Ansama going aggressive again. Teleports coming in from the top side. Don't even know if they need it. Ace in the hole tries to get hit. Cosmic Radiance comes down. And
there's 4 here. They're going to go for the dive.
Now, Sejuani dodged out on 1. Hansama gets taken down as Faker now 3-0-1. 5 kills on the board for SKT.
Has a tier and a full black cleaver, and it's going to be crushing Silence.
Faker gets caught. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out of this. It looks good as he just walks down.
This is not the way the Misfits are supposed to have these games go, right? It's all about
Misfits typically are ahead around the 15-20 minute mark, but then can still lose. Let's see what happens here. Power Reaper, Max Lore.
Bang feeling good as Faker comes in. Shots onto Max Lore. Looks like they'll keep the focus even if Cosmic Radiance comes down. They turn onto Alfari. Knowing good damage from the Equalizer comes in as Bang goes over the wall to take the 1v1. And Hans Sama and the rest of the team turn tide. They have to leave Alfari. 8-1. SKT, 16
so
minutes.
Desperate. They just took whatever fight they could actually find, but SKT were ready. Every single member was there, reacting in time, and they get more kills, more towers. 8,000 gold lead.
It also catapults them ahead once they start to have these vision, these towers. You have Jace able to take them down very fast. Bang as well can do that from a safe distance very quickly, and you have a huge front line to stand in front of you.
Defend for a while before getting that big late game team fight. In a game like this here, where Faker and Huni are able to get a huge advantage top lane so early.
Sub 20 minutes.
He's just going to kill the inhibitor or dive.
Oh, that's the ultimate coming in from Peanut, but Alfari doesn't look like he's going to make it much farther. Huni standing on the Equalizer, has to get out. Shock Blast. Just on, we see them getting themselves into positions that could make things work. 22 minutes in, Misfits get a fight right onto Bang on the backside. Hans Sama jumps forward, but he's blocked out by Cataclysm as Cosmic Radiance comes down along with Faker, and Bang's on the backside, able to deliver in just a few shots. And Hans Sama's in the ground. Power of Evil, the rest of the team trying to Realm Warp out. He makes it along with Max Lord, but Alfari left in the back, taunted up and taken down by SKT.
Once again, we see Misfits try and see if they can maybe pull off a trap or creative play to get something back here, but they just do not have the damage or the members there in time to actually kill Bang. And Ignar, he's still alive, buying a bit of time for himself, but the rest of SKT, they're starting Baron.
Yeah, they're already on Baron, and you can see Faker is pushing in the waves in mid and in bot, getting more damage down on those turrets, and Wolf is even going to claim a kill for himself here, adding insult to injury.
Hits him on the pillar, throws down the subjugate. Baron falls, it goes to SKT, and a kill for Wolf coming up at some point if the team doesn't make it here off home guards first.
Oh, Peanut's gonna steal it.
Oh, he's trying to get
it away from him.
He'll secured Huni. The unexpected Shock Blast.
5v1 even. Try to kill Huni off immediately, but already Huni's on retreat.
Dazzle up to that Cataclysm as well. Doesn't look like you're going to get much out of the Equalizers. Huni's into a safe spot. Good ult from Peanut as they lock down their first target. That's Max Lore. Hans Sama falls quickly right after, and it looks like Baker is not going to let this one end until they get to the fountain. The rest of SKT's inside the base, and Ignar's the next in their eyes right after Power of Evil. The first inhibitor will fall.
SKT just wanted another fight so they could win that fight, push all the way for the Nexus. Don't need to spend time getting an all-day inhib, just finish the game.
Looking at 25 minutes for the first matchup here. Alfari's doing what he can, going for broke. But SKT's already got that for themselves. 16-1, 25 minutes in. Game 1 to SKT over Misfits.
And almost a perfect game there. Only the one kill given over. No
T finalized their last pick.
Yeah, and we do have to remember Faker. You know, he has his pick of the litter. He has the counter pick here, knowing that it is the Karma. They leave him for last.
Let's see here. We get that first gank in the bot lane.
Oh, they have the ward down. TP coming in, and that is going to be big pressure. They get on to Bang. Now both of his are blown, and they are going to have to back up towards the side. It's going to be Maxlor going very low. He takes the tank first. First blood going over to Bang. He's still alive, but goes down to the explosive shot. The Cathian Surprise won't do much damage, and Misfits make it out.
If they can try to make the play happen, and meanwhile topside SKT is going to look for the dive.
Athbar Alfari looking to get himself strong right onto Bang. That's going to be the barrier immediately. Cosmic Radiance as well to negate the damage. Beautiful pull onto Bang. Hansama goes deep, and it's going to be the explosive shot to take down Bang.
Big plays in the bot lane here for Misfits, and they need these big plays right now. So important, and Sama picks up the kill. Meanwhile, top lane, Alfari stayed alive because Power Weaver used a defensive TP.
That was so nicely done from Hansama, playing it so aggressive, getting the kill, getting out just barely with the heal. They will get the first turret with the CS advantage. With these kills on Hansama, they're starting. I mean, for something like that to work, Misfits really needs to commit to actually pushing towards that tier 2. If Tristana wants to start towards sieging it, then you can make plays like that work.
It's still going to be a 2v1 under the turret. Alfari still wants it because here comes Maxlor. It's just Peanut on the edge. Will he make it in time? Alfari tanks up first. Ignar's there as well as he speeds around the map to help the team. But now it's about getting Maxlor out. Can they help him? Cosmic Radiance and Cataclysm down onto him. And SKT get one back, but it's traded right back. Retribution kill coming in for Hansama.
And they're going to be able to push down this turret as well here, making plays across the map. They pull off the dive. Faker escapes. The Misfits are getting a lot of gold back.
A little bit more damage onto the turret. Bang's going to have to be very careful.
Always trying to cross-map you when they're behind. They know there's a chance they can make a play.
Great hot by Alfari, but that's his distance. Can he gain any more? Just about to Meganar. Not in time. They shut him down.
Right here, we had a moment where Misfits
powerful, and Misfits gonna group up. They already have this turret low.
And onto Wolf. If they can take the Cosmic Radiance down before it's used, that means SKT is gonna have to back off as well. Good focus, heal down.
He has been chain feeding his own AD carry actually, and it's working.
And it's worth pointing out that Power Evil just sat on looking for the hook, but SKT is coming in.
This is going to be the back and forth. Peanut just on the outside. A quick shield coming in and a heal from Wolf. Baker's going to split the crew right through the uprights, and he's going to say, walk this way. The team's going to have to meet him on the other side. The cleanse comes out. From Ignar, taken down before Cosmic Radiance. The rest of the team is left wondering, and Misfits is looking at Baron. Ignite still up for him, 0-0-5. Him and his bot lane full kill participation.
Nice side step, they can turn this around. TV's moving in.
Very, very low. Wolf looking for the dazzle, but he couldn't get Bastion out of Huni, so it's not going to stop any of the damage. SKT is being picked apart.
Huni going way too far forward there. Doesn't have the team in his back pocket. Great side steps from Ignar. They're back on the Baron, but Peanut is alive. We'll see if they can actually navigate this. Ignar's going to be looking for hooks.
Alive and healthy, much more ready to go. He gets pulled in by not his own choice. Peanut goes down. There's no smite fight. Misfits are going to pick up Baron unless Faker hits the shot, and that's Maxlor's.
No smite.
No aggressive with the way they're playing. As soon as Baron spawned, they had all the vision around it. They forced SKT to react, and they keep catching them.
Consistency and confidence. From game 1, they kept going forward. Game 2, they keep going forward. And SKT's base has been broken. 23 minutes in, Misfits delivering the same medicine.
Maxlor and Ignar, the alley-oop there, hits him with the Sejuani, perfectly setting up.
4 towards the bottom as Baron is still on.
Just stay safe in the back end. Keep hitting that damn turret.
Minions are not. Still trying to get the damage on. Hansama takes a bit of damage, but they break the second inhibitor turret of the game. And don't know if they want to go as far as that. They want pressure on Alfari first before they show a bit more in bot lane.
They're just playing it out so intelligently here. The push and pull with this Gnar, and Hansama super close to knocking down this turret, but he has taken some damage and trying to play respectful to the chance that SKT could engage.
Let's remind everyone that game 1 was 25 minutes long, and they
Faker pulled straight from the Valkyrie from his package Ultimate coming in from Maxlor. The inhibitor's broken and Hansama jumps forward. It is Alfari already coming in from the side of the map, and it looks like they are going to have positioning on the Nexus turret. Flash towards the fountain. Bang stays alive.
Going mega.
Very low and getting down, and it looks like Alfari in the back of the fight. He says, it's my birthday. I'm going to grab some kills, and that's going to be a pickup for Hansama. The Nexus is going to be open, and Misfits are going to find the victory in Game 2 over SKT T1.
Do you believe it? Taking into consideration the early roam power from the Talia. So this is a Jarvan top. And Misfits have crafted a pretty insane draft. Basically abysmal. You need to be able to go aggressive or you can't do anything.
Well, they try to get to the front already. Ignite goes down immediately. No flash forward, but the heal comes out. They turn to Wolf as Bang feels like he can get back into the fight. Just 158.
Hansama has no heal.
Hansama, one more shot as Wolf wants the glitter lands. Bang almost down. Barrier comes in. One onto Bang. Fight in the jungle still. Here comes Hansama. Wolf's going down. 2 kills in the bot lane as Misfits pull the trigger.
Misfits will knock back down. They're on the Maxlor, though. Faker is moving up.
Leona kills him at level 1.
And I mean, like I said, as a Vayne from behind, good luck clearing the waves against this. Tristana is going to be pushing it. They're looking to fight again, but maybe too far.
Under the turret, condemned, and that's going to be Ignar going down. They're still going to trade on to Bang. Bang cannot get into the fight, but neither can Hansama or Maxlor. They back up, and they have to watch out for Faker.
Yeah, Faker's moving down. He's not level 6 just yet. Still trying to get there in time.
They actually zoned them off so much farm as well, but Hansama, no summoners. Looks like they are going to get taken out.
He could have the rocket jump as he comes back. He's trying to go for the kill, however, and he keeps Faker from getting an assist on that one. Nicely played. It is going to be Power of Evil just on the edge of Maxlor. Shield and Dissonance to get out. No, just the shield, as he would have wanted the Dissonance for power.
Wants to get one early rotation of his jungle camps and then go down to this bot lane. It's the second time he's here already. 8 minutes into the game, they take down the tower. That's exactly why they have this Ivern. Huni wants to try and surprise Hansama here. They're gonna find him.
Gonna be Wolf just on the other side. Hansama taking a big hit there as the teleport now coming in from Alfari, and that's Huni going down. A little too strong. Cataclysm onto Wolf. Does Hansama pick up another one? Alfari grabs that for himself.
Grab 2 kills there. They're going to push the turret. There's no one up here to answer. This should be another Misfits turret. They are making it happen. This gold lead is getting enormous. Blank looking for the play.
Maxlor takes a hit, casts back. This one's going to be in the hands of Faker as they make quick work of the mid lane. But top's being taken
for Misfits here. They want to get more. Huni still no flash.
Nice ultimate.
Solar flare into the Zenith blade. Daybreak lockdown, and that's Hansama coming up with another kill. Ignar putting
full aggression. He is not backing down. And this is a legend in the making. Ignar is playing out of his mind.
They get to taunt SKT in their own jungle now. Explosive shot takes Blank down below half health. Ignar is going to be the first one to take the turret shot with Daybreak aggro. And they're going to be able to walk out with another kill. Faker with the Weaver's Wall not able. Top lane getting pushed. Hansama solo gold for himself as well.
Bright spot for SKT has been Faker. He is strong, but they're going for the engage again.
That's going to be the kill. Easy hit onto Blank.
Like the synergy there when you escape as soon as the snare hits.
Yeah, and then it's the perfect CC combo there. The Q to follow up the route, into your own ultimate, into the shot from Hansama to burn you down if you get hit by any of that crowd control.
Mountain Drake now picked up.
The longer SKT can actually defend and try and delay the game, because at this point, all they can hope for is go full.
He's actually in the Rift Herald. 2,000 IQ Weaver's Wall. And it looks like they're going to be able to get that taken down as Rift Herald just squeezes through.
They went for the big target. It does flop, and this buys SKT a lot of time. It gets them some gold. They knock down another.
SKT is that they need to keep being aggressive. They can't start slowing down. The moment you slow down and delay the game, at the moment he's waiting another minute.
Ignar has to be careful here. All of SKT has come.
Still pretty tanky with that W on, but when a 5-man brawl, he goes down fast. Hansama
in. But Huni is on the bot side. I feel like Misfits needs to start something. You can't allow Jace to tear you apart.
They can blast cone over as well, but this ward is actually very smart from SKT to see if the blast cone is being used into the Baron pit. So they know the Baron is starting.
Blank is maybe too far. They can actually just finish
way too far away. This is Baron for Misfits. Still going to be the fight. Ignar could get pushed away. No condemn there. 3 silver bolts coming through. Blank says we can still fight this. Let's go, team. That's going to be the redemption. Huge shockwave onto 3 members of SKT. But Huni's already teleported to the back line. That ward behind Baron was his in, and it's also his out. Faker doing what he can to bring the pain from the side.
And Alfari should never take a fight against Huni. All he needs to do is hold the turrets, play defensive. You don't need to be the hero in that 1v1. You need to hold it.
Misfits can actually threaten to this tower dive if they can instantly burst down Wolf. That's why you see SKT stay so far back. Just give up the choice team.
See if Misfits can act on the bottom side. Baron still with 1.5 minutes left, but they are waiting on a minion wave. This gives Huni time to back up and be somewhere else. Teleports are still down for both of those top laners, so it will be a 4v4 on the bot side if they choose to.
And you have to feel that this is for sure the Misfits turret. I don't think SKT will fight for that. The question is, how aggressive does Misfits go?
He knew it. He's going to start rotating down. When he can join the fight, just use
this is going to be a 5v4. Alfari's not here. Misfits need to get out.
Weaver's Wall came in from the side. That's the redemption down, so they can kind of get a bit of play in now. Get that heal back in, and Faker waiting to engage on that side. Gets a good flick onto Power of Evil. Shock Blast comes through. Just another hit, and they take down PoE.
And it's still
SKT to reposition for these fights. Still very low. They lose Wolf just on the bottom side of the map in the blink of an eye.
And this means Bang has no support now. Misfits can go super aggressive, push in. They should be looking to force on these turrets if they can.
SKT is onto the Baron, blocked out by the Weaver's Wall.
So risky for SKT.
Over, gets the Cataclysm down. Maxlord just on the edge. Gets it from Maxlord. Misfits get Baron. Bang's low. Blink is going down. He goes down in the fight. And that is going to be Hansama's damage away. They focus on to Blank. And now Ignar's looking for Faker. Wolf has to peel off to the left. And Misfits come up huge.
Huni gets the kill to keep them alive, but Ignar is looking for Faker. They could get him down here.
There are the wards. Faker only has a little bit of mana left. They're going to say, Alfari, you take that first bit of damage. Flag and drag back in.
No way out.
The king onto one. And Faker goes down.
Not even Faker can defend it.
Another 20 or so to get to this Elder Drake. But it's not going to happen. 3 stacked up for Misfits. They get the Elder 37 minutes in and are looking great. And they are getting in when they want, how they want, and taking what they want. 38 minutes into the game, the inhibitors break again for SKT's base, but Misfits is still back and forth, yo-yoing the aggression into defense and getting what they want.
Still not killing it yet here. Blank is trying to be a threat. Constantly telling Hansama that if he steps too close, then the body slam flash can happen. There is QSS though on Hansama to stay alive. He can go forward and kill this inhib.
He just waits for the rapid fire auto there. Very patient play. Now down to the bot lane. Both side lanes still pushing for Misfits. SKT has had no time to answer this, and we saw how fast the turrets do go down with the Mountain Dragon, with the Elder Dragon buff, and this super buffed up Hansama.
We have another minute on this Baron buff here. 3 cannons in this wave for them. Faker trying to once again defend.
SKT needs to force a fight. I don't think that you can allow Hansama to keep sieging you out like this.
Nice play there from Huni though, killing 2 of the cannons straight away. Hansama gets the tower.
Gets the ball as well, could get the jump forward, but they play it safe. This time he holds the rocket jump for safety as they're onto the inhibitor. Everything is about protecting Hansama or being in front with Ignar.
Look at this incredible play, though. The perfect timing on the waves coming in. They have another minion wave up there on the top side. Nice wall from Faker, denies it, but Hansama just used his rocket jump, so he needs to be careful. Wait for his team.
Shock Blast coming through from Huni, only tickling Misfits now. He's not finding big AoE damage, which usually means he has to go hammer form quick, and you do not want to do that against this team. It looks like Misfits will hold off, will wait for those waves. They're going to be pouring into the bottom soon and in that mid lane.
Look at Bang right near. He sees 2 members split up. Oh, Blank as well. The constant trying to find.
That was the flash and the ultimate from Blank. Misfits now should have the confidence. They can push up, but Power of Evil without his flash as well. Hansama, it's on him.
Faker!
Faker low. Faker shockwave in. A few more shots to him. He's going to have about 500 HP. Cataclysm takes him down. Wolf is very low as Blank falls. The map is open. The base is being crushed by Misfits. SKT very low right now. Wolf looks to make his way out. Bang has to hang on the mountain. Misfits are going to be able to take the Nexus turrets.
Get the inhib for now. Bang did stay alive in this fight here. 3 inhibs gone. Misfits still in the base. It's currently the 3 members against the 2, and Alfari will TP in.
This is that part where Huni has to go to hammer form. It only gets more dangerous for him. The teleport coming in so the minions stay alive. That super minion, in fact. And they are going for Huni now, looking for the kills, looking to secure it, looking to be the first team ever to accomplish what no team has done before as they take SKT to game point.
Can you believe it, man? They pick matchups where you could pick a Braum against things like an Alistar.
So what While I do think this is a great matchup, we have to remember that Misfits actually found a way to gank that we were talking about, buff to buff, and they're looking for PoE.
Buff for Blank, there's the knock-up flag and drag. Turret shot onto Blank, he's getting a little close. Auto attack from Faker. First blood, SKT.
Now it's the setup they aim for in
They're
chat.
going to be able to put a lot of damage on that top turret, but Power of Evil's going to find some aggression in the mid lane. Maxlord just on the side, throws out the ult, splits the upright with that, and will not stop Faker or the damage from Blank. Power of Evil does get out, though. There's Maxlord in his back pocket.
So Ignar could stay top lane because they were lane swapping anyway. They had a very good situation here where Hansama could push up bot lane and then go straight to top. Meanwhile, Maxlord
is coming down. They're going to look for Faker.
Turret. This could be huge. Ignar just on the side. They have to remember Blank is there. They see him now just on the edge as you're getting the roam up from Wolf as well.
They can now try to just push in mid. Faker does get out, and Bang will collect the solo gold on this turret, so getting quite a lot. But what you give up for that faster recall for getting off the map is the free Infernal over to SKT. So Blank sees all these people going back to base, knows that there will not be a contest, and they will
up
pick
and took an Infernal Drake for it. Then they spend all of it and have to go back now and have to recharge it. Misfits, they recalled early, so they're like, okay, sure, we don't have enough to do anything. Recharge a little bit quicker, get there, own advantage, and use it. They did this against TSM with the
Teleport coming in.
Double TP.
PoE looking to get himself in a position. They're going to get the shield down. Bang jumps right into Maxlord, says, wait a minute, this is not my team. Misfits are going to pick one up. Do they deliver it? Yes, they do. Hansama puts it in his pocket.
They just spent double
Big
TP.
one, and traditionally, that has been where the weaknesses have been for Misfits, but they have been on another level today.
Oh, giving him the okie doke. Hansama gets himself just out of range. And they're going to be able to
here's
keep alive
Ignar.
on this one. Ignar comes up. It is a quick roam from Wolf, but the rest of the team's behind him.
Remember, there's no teleport right now for Misfits. Here's Huni, he's coming with his TP.
Ignar just messing with Bang. Hansama says, abort! Abort this mission! And it looks like Ignar's going to go down for his troubles of kind of flexing his muscles too much.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't even look like Hansama wanted to do this.
Right.
Hansama was sitting there trying to actually farm out the wave under the turret, and instead, Ignar tries to
Go for a play there without the TPs available for his team.
Yeah, no one was making a roam. No one was coming up.
Shot. His power
has
has flash.
flash.
Focus resolve, possibly slowing one down. No, they're going for Bang. Bang just came back up from that river death, and he's going to go back down. Also seeing a few things. Going to get himself a quick shield out to safety, but this is the pressure to mid lane. Things go towards the top side as that is pushing in, and Misfits may try to use that pressure here to push back SKT. Maxlord just on the bottom of the fight. Realm Warp to Hansama. Spell shield goes down. Popped with the Qs. The Rune Prison hits, but Maxlord's going to put himself in front to try and stop that damage.
Will he look to dive?
He's ready for the party to put SKT to slumber, and it's going to be the kill onto Braum. Turret's going to be going down. Bang's going to do what he can as Faker and Blank try to back and prevent what's happening.
And Hoodie's still on the bot side. He's going to be pushing, so Misfits will have
Always doing what they have and coming in with their own plays. Now on to Wolf. Maxwell looking to make one of those plays happen. Looks like it'll just be a touch of damage as he gets the stand beside me over to Faker, but they follow. That's the ultimate use, and they get the Glacial Fissure back. Braum's trying to get out. Now they throw it onto Faker, and he's going to get chopped down, but the kill goes to Power of Evil.
They could actually go to
Misfits pushing them to the brink. The top side, Ignar trying to push Blank out, find him so he can't get in. Misfits has never continued the Baron. If they are there to try to steal, it's going to be Huni going down first. They still have to have eyes on Blank, and the wards on the right side are clearing Misfits' vision.
They still have their Feast to secure this as well. They're going to try to finish it. It is Blank versus a Smite and Feast. Misfits need to time it perfectly, though, or this could be the SKT way back in.
Bang's on the backside. Buster shot almost up, so we won't even have this for the fight if they're turned on. 2,600 for Baron. A lot of damage coming in. Ignar going to be the first to say dive in. Maxor's going to grab Baron. Blank in, Blank out. And it looks like Power of Evil on the team.
Fights, and he's been doing it so well here.
And now we need to see Misfits. Want to see Misfits be decisive. Look to push this with the Baron. Force the Trundle to team fight you.
SKT smart.
All outer turrets now are going to be down for SKT. They will have to make a
0-3-1. We all did coming into this game here. We look towards another fight.
Do they stop, though? We think with the ultimate down that they would back off, and finding a bit of damage towards themselves, they are turning away. But with Hansama here on the hunt, goes down. Who can they find? Blank gets lights up! They could be able to take him down! And now it's a 4v5. 28 minutes into the game.
Team fights, they keep doing it again and again. SKT step forward.
He's going to go down if they can get the chomp onto him. It has been knocked. Ignar is in the back. Bang has to retreat from the fight. They're able to take down around Maxlor. They didn't have minions when they started the fight, and they didn't get much damage onto the turret. Still trying to turn. They keep losing members. Faker tries to go to the back as Ignar stops him with what he can, and the turnaround is happening. 6-6 now. Bang! Looking to make it with one more kill, but they need to protect the base.
SKT staying alive for now. Super important team fight for them. Alfari's gonna get all his HP back with the Warmucks here, but he's alone against 4 members, just trying to buy time.
And delaying his death like there may end up actually hurting them more as it's splitting up the res timers, but he has bought time. They won't lose more than this, but Misfits, they try to go for the death blow. They try to dive
from Alfari to try and win the fight.
This front.
So you can't actually see if anyone is inside.
They're looking.
The ultimate buster shot back. They're able to get onto Huni here. Subjugate's going to make him very tanky if he gets the right target. Looking at Faker and looking at where Blank could go here. Power of Evil on the backside with Hansama as they stand.
Hansama's zoned out.
Field the DPS. Cataclysm from Blank as Maxlor goes down. And SKT start to bring out the fight prowess. Wolf gets himself out alive as Alfari gets taken down by Bang.
And we get to see a fight where Misfits carries are not able to deal with
SKT's coming through with the Realm Warp. Hansama now taking shots from Bang. He's looking to get himself forward in the fight. Explosive shot, not able to take him down just yet, but it doesn't look like SKT stops here. Blank goes in, a few more shots. The pressure's there. The shot from Bang. The kill from Blank.
This is going to be the SKT.
Because right now, there's no executioners calling on the side of Hansama. There's no Morel Nomicon on the side of Power of Evil. Huni's getting so much HP. We get the side swapped around once again. We don't know what crazy picks we're doing.
Ardent Sensor supporting him, and no shielding support for Bang.
Luckily, though, in the late game, not able to flank at the moment. They're all 5 together. They're going in on Huni.
Onto Huni, throws down the Subjugate right away. Looking at Bang and Hansama. Bang's on the left. Hansama is in the back line, not able to deliver any damage just yet. And Alfari, Ignar, Maxlor, all very low as SKT pushes forward. Winter
Rise
fight onto
coming
Maxlor. And here comes SKT right on top of Misfits. The damage is just too much. And SKT take the game into their control.
And they could push down mid lane. They could very well just win the game. We'll see if they have enough time. Almost 50 seconds on these death timers. They are going to march it down mid.
Misfits completely unable to kill the front line of SKT, and Bang are able to deal so much damage from the back. 4 kills for him in the fight here. They got a minion wave. There are 5 members alive. They're going for the finish.
One fight away from World's elimination. SKT fight back, showing their true colors. Onto the Nexus turrets, 37 minutes in. We're going to a game 5.
And what a series. No matter what. The fact that Jarvan can hop around so often. Power of Evil, though, feeling confident in his Syndra in this matchup here.
One of the things to note with this matchup now,
Aggression. Looks like they're going to try to steal this red out. Calling Alfari from lane, he says, yeah, Huni's not there, we're going to have to 2v2. Smite goes over, that's going to be Blanks, and they're actually going to get the fight onto Huni. This may have to be a flash out for him. Flag and drag misses Alfari. Vision's there. A kill onto Alfari. First blood to Huni.
Now able to push in the bottom lane, and now Macron got Inferno. Good trades from Alfari once again. It's important if you can actually get Huni low enough that Huni is afraid when it comes to hitting the tower.
Back at blue buffs on the mid laner, so they will continue to fight. Alfari leaves just to be safe, and that's going to be top turret for Huni.
Faker's also trying to make sure that Power of Evil's not leaving the mid lane by walking forward.
So Voyage, right, just to the top side of mid. It's going to be a shot back onto Power of Evil. He's going to take a lot of damage. Bang! Gets taken out. And it looks like Power of Evil stays alive on the backside. One more kill coming through, and that's going to be Blank as Misfits finally pressure the mid lane
to winning their first 2 games. But in the following game, in game number 4, that was a long game. They played admirably in the mid and late game stages, and we'll see how well they can match up against SKT here.
Yeah, the concern for Misfits is the fact that Huni will be winning the side lane split push.
Much like Misfits were. A bit of damage on the turret, aggro in that lane, and then catch the rotation. And SKT
Drake for a very big objective for them.
Picking it up this
back towards 2050
Are you with us?
MSI, where Europe was considered by many a super weak region coming into it.
The Equinox finished off the Wolf here as they are favoring the vision, and they're favoring the movement of that Abyssal Voyage to get themselves in the fight.
In the side lane all the time, and it's on the other 4 members of Misfits to actually start a team fight. So Alfari has something he can...
Misfits would really like to get their second here. Well, Hansama's already getting ulted in.
Lantern, dark passage to safety. Ignar missing the hook as the Dragon had stepped out of the pit, so he's waiting for that cooldown to come back up. Scuttle Crab is going to go over to SKT, so they have a bit of that control as Power of Evil goes on to Faker, throws down everything he has for the slow. So
he's going to Baron.
Guarantee that scatter. Blast is just over the taunt. Huni gets himself in a position to possibly make a play, but there's still too much follow-up. This does give SKT
no way to sustain back up.
Power of Evil, blast going over, puts everything on Huni. 50 seconds just on the outside of that pink ward. Another one placed in. Faker trying to get the damage down. Weaver's wall cuts on Power of Evil and Ignar. They are on to Wolf first, and that means they'll be able to take him down. Wolf flashes to safety. Towards the mid side. It's going to be a shock blast from Huni to see if he can grab it. Alfari stands in front and starting
up this Baron.
And we said as he was looking for some mistakes.
Huni goes down immediately.
So while
solo kill, Power of Evil.
While the rest of Misfits not been able to punish you over here, we got another fight.
That's the fight. Cataclysm goes in. Ignar falls just
as fast. The bang of Faker.
Wolf's going to be there in the front. Scatter with those, so he's there a bit out of
Blank is in there.
Pull these ones in.
That's
Elder Drake going over to Blank, and they're going to be heading towards the fight. Here comes Huni. Obliterates Power of Evil. He had no chance to get out. Hansama falls, and Misfits is heading for their base.
Yeah, they're going to lose a lot of kills here. This could be the Baron for SKT. Bang looking for one more.
One more shot from Bang. Looks like Blink was going to give him the range, but Rapid Fire comes back up, and he finds it himself. 4 down for Misfits. SKT takes control.
And SKT, they sit back and they just wait and wait and wait, and then they find the openings. They're now pushing in for the inhib.
They could actually look to end the game here. There's still a long time on these death timers. Alfari has not come back, and SKT, I think they're going to do it.
SKT, 5 games in, trying to avoid elimination, and they have done so. SK Telecom T1 will be your second team in the semifinals, claiming victory over Misfits Gaming.
What a series between SKT and Misfits. What a game 5 as well. Low on kills. So many small fights happening, so many moves between the two teams, and SKT were just waiting for an opening. They were waiting for a mistake, and they found it in the end, and then they punish instantly. They even get the Elder Drake because Blank smites it. Misfits stepped away from Barons, didn't want to risk 50-50s. Took it at the Elder Drake, and they lost it. Win that Elder Drake smite fight, and you win that team fight.
Definitely agree, but they felt like they had to go for it because both the globals were used at Alfari. Huni was going to have TP advantage. I don't think they were willing to take that sort of a game where Huni could get in and chip down that inhibitor, where SKT could have map control because they are too good, and SKT wins again.
Bowing to the crowd and heading back, thinking, how did this get to a game 5 as well? SKT, many more games to go.
Of course, but so much credit over to Misfits. Like, what a performance in this series. So few people thought they could do anything against SKT. Game 1 was a complete stomp. 25 minutes in favor of SKT. And then they bounce back with these off-meta picks. We get Leona, we get Blitzcrank. They win 2 games in a row. Even in the slow games here, game 4 and 5, they were so close to actually beating SKT. It was definitely not a late game just purely in favor of the Korean team.
It certainly wasn't. I mean, both games, really, they were one team fight away from being able to take the game.
And the crowd loves them.
A very well-deserved cheer coming from the crowd here in Guangzhou, China. And I'm sure all Misfits fans are very proud of this performance here at Worlds, from challenger to almost champion killers.
I mean, you just have to love this team.